Global Gridlock Report. BRICS plus partners seek new global economic order in Kazan summit. The growing influence of the BRICS bloc, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has once again captured global attention as the organization hosted an expanded summit in Kazan, Russia. The event saw participation from 13 additional partner countries, cementing BRICS' ambition to reshape the global financial and economic landscape. Leaders emphasized strengthening cooperation among the Global South, seeking alternatives to Western-dominated institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Bank. Before we proceed, please like, comment and subscribe to help us with the YouTube algorithm. At the core of the discussions in Kazan was the need for a multipolar world order, one that challenges the hegemony of the US dollar and offers developing nations greater financial autonomy. BRICS has advocated for greater currency diversification in international trade, with the bloc's efforts to de-dollarize being a recurring theme throughout the summit. The formation of new financial frameworks was emphasized as a crucial step toward reducing reliance on Western-controlled financial systems that many members see as outdated and unfair. Among the proposals discussed was the potential creation of a unified payment system and a common currency for cross-border transactions. Russian officials highlighted how sanctions imposed by Western nations have accelerated their push to build independent financial infrastructure. These discussions reflect the broader strategic objectives of BRICS, where economic sovereignty is viewed as a shield against external economic coercion. The event underscored the evolving nature of BRICS engagement, with several countries from Africa, Latin America, and Asia expressing alignment with the bloc's objectives. Nations such as Saudi Arabia, Argentina, and Indonesia have been increasingly vocal about their interest in closer ties with BRICS, seeing the group as an alternative to institutions where they have limited influence. In this way, the expanded BRICS Plus framework offers smaller countries opportunities to benefit from more balanced economic partnerships. Climate change and sustainable development were also prominent topics at the summit. Participants discussed joint efforts to invest in green technologies, infrastructure development, and food security initiatives. Leaders noted that environmental goals must align with the economic realities of the Global South, suggesting that climate finance needs to be distributed more equitably. Several member nations criticized the Western approach to climate policy, calling for flexibility that allows developing countries to grow their economies while transitioning to sustainability. However, the Kazan summit was not without tensions. India and China, two major BRICS members with ongoing border disputes, had to navigate delicate diplomatic waters. Both nations nonetheless reiterated their commitment to the bloc's goals, signaling that economic cooperation within BRICS takes precedence over geopolitical rivalries. Observers noted that these intra-BRICS complexities are likely to challenge the bloc's unity in the long term. Russia's hosting of the summit provided the country with an opportunity to showcase its pivot toward the Global South amidst ongoing sanctions from the West. Russian President Vladimir Putin emphasized that partnerships through BRICS are essential for economic growth and resilience in the face of Western economic isolation. This shift underscores how Russia and other BRICS members are increasingly seeking alliances beyond traditional geopolitical fault lines. The summit also marked progress in efforts to expand the new Development Bank, NDB, the financial institution created by BRICS. Leaders announced plans to accelerate lending to partner countries, particularly for infrastructure and renewable energy projects. The NDB's role is intended to complement, and ultimately challenge, the IMF and World Bank by offering alternative financial support to nations burdened by external debt. The presence of 13 partner countries highlighted the rising appeal of the BRICS platform. Several African nations voiced their dissatisfaction with Western financial institutions, pointing out that they often come with restrictive conditions that hinder national sovereignty. Leaders expressed optimism that BRICS will create a more inclusive and cooperative global financial system that better serves their interests. In closing remarks, Summit participants pledged to deepen economic, political, and cultural cooperation across the Global South. While challenges remain in aligning the diverse interests of its members, the Kazan summit reinforced the belief that BRICS is on the path to becoming a transformative force in global politics. With the growing momentum of this expanded coalition, the world may witness a profound shift in power dynamics, one that redefines the rules of the global economy. As BRICS positions itself as a counterweight to Western dominance, the coming years will determine how effectively the bloc can implement its ambitious agenda. Whether it succeeds in reshaping the world order or faces internal friction, global gridlock will be there to report on every twist and turn of this evolving geopolitical landscape.